what's your assessment about America? Have you guys played much around, even as Alcatraz or like Taz Tail or any of that? I mean, where are the draw areas really for Grand Bonnet?
Well, it's kind of, at the moment, it's been all, Great Britain, Europe, basically, Spain, Italy.
Those are kind of the people that still care. Is that a safe assessment?
Yeah, Russia.
How much energy do you want to spend on, America? I'm just curious.
Oh, but we really want to play at home.
You do? Okay.
Permanent jet lag isn't much fun.
Gotcha. Do you think it's an uphill battle, or do you think?
Oh, of course it's an uphill battle, because people, the audience that is likes our music has been neglected.
Yeah.
And they don't buy records anymore, because guys in their 50s or whatever are going out and buying because they can't find it anyway.
Right.
So this is what we're trying to do, is like bring it back.
When you play with Blackthorne and like Implementary, I was wondering why those guys didn't want to tour much, or how come those acts never really toured. It seemed like that would have kept you and them and it seemed like it was always going over to Japan or something. Yeah. That's the only.
It was a non-starter really with Blackthorne. It was an attempt to try to do something, and it just didn't work. We didn't get on together at all.
Gotcha.
It just came. You just went.
Right.
I just couldn't stand it.
Gotcha. It's a good record.
Yeah, but it just was hard work, very hard work, and at the time, very distressing. I spent like 8 months away from home doing that.
Right.
At that time, I was living in Australia.
Oh, okay.
And so I lived over there for about 4 years, and my wife is my ex-wife now, was from Adelaide, and so I went over there and I played in Australia for about 4 years.
Nice.
Yeah, but the Impellitteri thing was basically really a studio thing. The 2 albums I've done with him.
Gotcha. But you guys did some Japanese gigs, right?
Oh, we did, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I thought so.
Yeah.
Cool. Gosh, I don't know. I think I'm kind of. Do you guys got any questions?
Where's the other guys?
We don't need them. No, I'm just kidding. No, we'll edit this and make it look real good. I think that's kind of a wrap.
Okay,
but why don't you give out the website for what you guys are doing now? You've got an official website, a MySpace. There's a Grand Bonnet site.
There's Bonnet Rocks thing.
Yeah, the Bonnet Rocks. Tell me about the Bonnet. Okay, I know, that's something I want to ask you about the Bonnet Rocks. That's like sort of like a fan-driven type thing where it's somebody who knows you and.
A guy in Japan runs it for me.
Okay.
In Tokyo, he just volunteered to do it, and he does it for nothing. I said, well, okay, son, yeah, why not?
Gotcha.
Yeah, so he's pretty good. He keeps up to date with all the new. It's the stuff we're doing, But it's going to be hard for us, I think, because of the kind of music we play. But we want to try and bring some more kind of modern elements into it.
You are with the sampling.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I've got some Mario Parga that Tim was talking about. He's written a song for us. Also, Russ Bard, as I said, and a guy called Joseph Diaz, who was a South American player who I've done a couple of tracks with on his albums. And he's very inventive, he's got that new industrial kind of deal.
Oh, really? So you think you're going to do something that's got more of the electronic thing going on? No, you're always doing something different.
I want to do that, yeah.
No, you're always doing something different, which is what I've liked about. Yep. You can listen to that Rock Singers Anthology thing, disco, rock, metal, hard rock, acoustic.
Yeah.
And you make it work. You always make it work. It's, you're the singer's singer, Big fan.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, no, and I'm looking forward to actually hearing some other collaborations out. If you're doing something that's electronic based, I'm certain you'll nail it. I'm actually really interested.
Oh yeah. We're getting it together, but it's got to, a couple of things to finish, and then we should start recording probably within the next few weeks, I hope.
Your voice is in tip-top shape. Seriously, how long can you keep it going? I mean, for you to show up here, not to say this man, you're aged, but as a singer, a lot of singers, I mean, they hit like 40, they're done.
I don't know.
Yeah, do you ever think like, man, I've got like 10 years I'm gonna do this, and then, man, I just want to sit at home with grandkids or something?
No, I can't imagine not doing this.
You've done acting too, right? Is that
only a little?
Okay, so
very badly.
It was just like '74. You were in a movie, right?
Yeah. And I wrote some tunes for that movie. Okay. Along with some other people.
Was that like the beginning and the end of the Grand Bonnet acting career? Was there other stuff that?
Well, actually, I got scripts come to me from pretty well-known people in England. I couldn't understand why.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't do anything in the movie except kind of say hello or nothing.
Are you out near LA now or what?
Yeah. I've been living there since 1980.
Had you ever thought about getting an agent? I'm just curious if you.
Well, I mean, I've had so much money stolen from me by agents and managers.
Right.
That's why we've been doing it so far on our own.
Right.
I mean,
you can count the money a
you
little,
know,
little
yeah,
better.
I mean, it's just gone like, see ya.
Right.
Because Ronnie Dio had the same kind of problem too.
Gotcha.
And we've talked about it a lot of times and both cried. You know.
Okay, so you know Dio, Turner, you know all the guys that were in Rainbow, obviously. What other friends do you have in music? I'm curious, like who you know these days. I mean, you've worked with so many guitarists. Vi, do any of these guys talk? Did you work with Schenker recently too? Didn't you? Like, didn't you do a vocal track for him?
Anniversary album, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And who else? Like Vi, you ever talk to him or?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't seen him for years.
How about Yngwie? Have you talked to him even in the past?
Yeah, about 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, that's about it. I've spoken to Richie for 20 years probably.
Gotcha.
But you know, Danny Johnson, I've spoken to him a few times.
Right.
It was in the third version of Alcatraz.
Yeah, the Dangerous Games.
Yeah.
And I know what I want to ask you also is how did you find these three guys? Because I mean, you got a guitarist and a bass player that can sing their ass off.
Yeah.
And that really adds a lot.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The three-part harmonies that you guys were doing on a couple of tunes.
Yeah.
I dug it.
Yeah.
And then the drummer, I mean, you know, guy's got licks out the wazoo.
He ain't bad, is he?
So where did you find these guys? How did that
We're all friends.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, I've known Tim for a long time, and blah, 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 blah. You know, we've all got introduced to each other and just friends.
Cool.
The only guy that's missing is John, our keyboard and guitar player. As I said, he's going to be a engineer. He's said, to hell with the music, want a real job, you know. Because you know what this job is like. It's just, you never know what's going to happen.
You guys seem like you're having a lot of fun up on stage. Like, and you seem like you make the gig work for you in terms of jumping around, having fun, being comical, and doing, you know, you sort of cut up, you know, but you're doing the job. You know, it's like I go into work, you know, in between phone calls, you know, joking with the coworkers. Customer comes on the phone, boom, back on. That sort of seems like the approach, which I like.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, always. You come around again, we'll be out at the gig.
Oh my God,
I'll play it on the radio, and so you know, don't make us wait, you know, more than a year or two on this upcoming album, even if it means you have to bang it out yourselves.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Good.
All right, the songs are good.
Good. Well, bonnetrocks.com, and what's the Alcatraz site?
Oh God, what is it? Just
we'll figure it out. Google it.
Yeah, Google it. Because I can't remember because it's not my deal.
Did you hear the Joe Biden interview? Like it was about a week ago, and he was trying to remember recovery.gov, but he couldn't remember it. Have you heard this? It was in the media. It was funny.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm just like.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Cool. BonnetRocks.com. Check it out. You'll get all the links. I'm certain.
All that stuff.
Yep. MySpace, everything. Graham, thanks. You are the
very
man.
welcome.
As always.
Alrighty. That's it.